Well, Bitcoin, it's over 6,000 US, a level of major support in 2018. This is its first resistance test of that level here in that of 2019. Let's take a look at the codes that I have on here because I've added one more. Thank you, as I got someone let me know about BTC.D. Bitcoin dominance 60.13% available on TradingView here. So here we see it on the daily chart, just going up a much higher. Now, if this is this the entire Bitcoin trading volume? What do we have here? Volume 70.581 billion. That's an interesting. I want to see how big this would be at key points. Well, pretty big here in 2017, 18. Anyway, if this volume here is bigger than this, but I don't know much how this is calculated because where's the volume back in here? Well, it says anyway. This is the chart for that. I got a lot of different ones to go over. What am I doing with a bunch of these? Aid coin. Well, I bought it last at 1,000. And it didn't go low enough for me to buy it. It's a long ways away before I can trade that. Bitcoin Cash, trading that within that of DGB. When the market was up to that level that I got written down in there, that's the last time I would have sold it for that of such the coin. As far as Dash, trading that within Theta, but right now there's not much I can do about it because, well, I can't do anything within Binance right now as far as depositing. DGP is down to 167. How much lower can it go? I don't know, but as long as it keeps its volatility in place, then that is what I'm looking for. So it goes a whole bunch down, then it goes a whole bunch up, whole bunch down, so on and so forth. Doji, I'm 1 basis point away. I got a buy order ready at 40. I'm looking to buy this on Cryptopia because I have Bitcoin there, and they allow you to withdraw Doji. But I'm actually running low on Bitcoin because I've pretty much withdrew almost everything that I have could on that site already. Not quite, but getting there. I still have Dash on the Cryptopia as well. Ethereum, I'm not trading any of that right now. It is got this move here on the daily chart where it had this rally a couple days ago getting above the 18 highs after it was below it, and now it's breaking down below it again, so that's totally looking like a failed breakout right now. Florin, I just traded some of this recently at 1850. I sold some. I did so to buy Neo. We'll get into that in a little bit. So the ratio for that was like 80 to 180. I got like 81 and change if you take the ratio of Neo divided by this. So I'll wait for the ratio to go back to 100, 100 and change, or go down to about 60. Just cover the cryptos. GRS, it's in at 57.66. I'm trading this against both Litecoin and that against DGB. Komodo, two different prices, 1858, 1937. I'm trading this against Litecoin. I can't trade this one here because it's 1944. Not like I'd be trading this level as it is anyway. But it's a little bit higher on Binance than it is on Bittrex. But I can't deposit my Komodo there. I can deposit them to Bittrex. And I don't like trading Litecoin there because the withdrawals suck there. So it's not. It's an expensive withdrawal. It's something like 10 million Satoshi Litecoin to withdraw there. Pretty expensive. Litecoin against the dollar, it's barely holding in there and all that type of stuff with US dollar going down against Bitcoin or Bitcoin going up against the dollar. And there's Neo just keeping on going straight down. So just like DGB, not losing half of its or more than half its value, but it's pretty darn near close to that half number. 272 was the high. Therefore, 136 is half off. Not going to say that's where it's going to go down to, but this has had this move from this low where it rallied, managed to get above the 18 highs. It's been going straight down. It's already broken down both with this double hit level of support. It could be going down a bit more, but if that's the case, I'll just keep trading it as it is. And it's a game for me. How many of these will I have in 8 months or 12 months? And what will they be worth and all that type of stuff? And so on and so forth. I've already made three small trades and starting it at first when Neo was at this top. Let me just go to the daily time frame. This top in here on April the 29th, I ended up buying Neo, selling, selling Neo and buying Florin. And then just recently, a couple days ago, I bought some more of this and sold Florin. And just now, I did that again. Namecoin, I missed out on this. I just don't have Bitcoin. Literally, I don't have a single micro. I don't even. I might have one or two satoshis on Poloniex. No, got nothing there. So I couldn't take advantage of this buy order. And I was even thinking about putting one down at the low end for the second time because it happened before. And I actually did have one down for this low before, and I pulled it like 2 or 3 days before. I last bought at this low in here, so I'm pretty much barely above last buy. This low here was like 1414, which is pretty much was I was like basis points higher, like 142 or something. So if it goes down some more, maybe down towards the 12 number, then I'll put a deposit into Poloniex and buy it, and then just take it off the site and all that type of stuff. Raven coin, it's trapped in Cryptopia. It's almost like when you got war, like in war, where you take soldiers in hostage custody or whatever, and well, you can't get them. Oh, my Raven coin are hostage right now. Oh, I can sell them for a much lower price and pull it out because that's what Cryptopia is all about. Only their Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Doji you can deposit or withdraw from. So all the markets that are open trading significantly lower than what the actual price. If I want to sell this right now on Cryptopia, you're doing so by selling at the high 500s. You can buy in the low 600s there with 735 here. How long it's going to be until Cryptopia gets everything back in order, if they even do right now, I don't even know. But this is just the story of how things have been going since the January 14th breach, as we are 1 week away from its 4-month anniversary. It's going to be the end of Cryptopia, I think, but how is that end going to come into play? Will funds get their full coins back? We'll wait and see. Theta down to 1390. Can't buy it. Can't buy it. Why did I do that? But that's just where it is. TTC I got into, and I missed out on the sell opportunity. I was considering it. I didn't do it. I bought at this low in here at around 1200 change. This is where I missed out because I thought about selling in the 1600 when it was there, and I thought, no, I'm just going to leave it at 1986. I wasn't even close. That's where my sell order is. My next buy order is in at 8 round at the 800 number. Might be exactly that. I can't remember, but that's where I'd be buying next. And if it buys, I'll adjust my sell order up to about probably at around 1200 or so, this level previous area. And my next buy order would probably be somewhere around 500 and something, 520, 530, somewhere in that general area. Okay, this one's coming back down a bit. 1.008 or close to 1% after the this date in here where the Binance, this went up to like 1.06. This is true US dollar in the tether. And within the $1 numbers is where volume gets in the way. But that line is in at the one even handle. So it's been a bit below, a bit above. At some point, there's going to be like some sort of final blow. I almost look like this is a boxing match, and this is like a big heavyweight shot, and then this is the recovery stage, and well, the next shot will come in play. There was a shock down here on the other end, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Veritcoin, I got my buy order ready to go. Uh, my buy order is on Bittrex, and it's I last bought at 8,000. Let's put this on the daily, but my buy order is 6,500, I think. It's 65. As my last buy was 8,000. and 65 would be 1,500 difference. It might be even a little lower than that. Let me get but it might be that. No, it is that 65. So 8,000 bought down here. Before that, it was bought at like 11,000, and then sold all the way up in here. And just wait and see what it does next. My sell order, it'd be somewhere probably up in here somewhere, 13. So it's got a long ways to go down to sell because, well, if I bought at 8 last, I'm waiting for it to either go down or up, like almost every other ratio that I'm doing. Now these things here, XAG, CAD, that is silver against the Canadian dollar, about a $20 coin, literally. Because a lot of them actually are physically that of coins. Same with gold, 1726 Canadian. And I like its daily, this daily setup is actually getting very interesting here. As it's had a lot of this support, a lot of this sideways range from this move up. There's this sideways consolidation. Call this a bull flag. But one thing, just looking at this, that I can notice in here is this little general area. This has been a long time and congesting in here, where this was just a little bit here, just a few days in here. It had some longer congestion at this point. But if I see something on a multiple test area like this, it came up so fast to begin with that now that it's had this type of cool rate, that it's got a good setup getting ready to go and break above this. It's at the lower end of this range right now. But whatever happens to this, happens to it. If I were to cheer for something, I'm cheering for it to not go too high yet. But if it does, it does. Because the more cryptos I can gain, especially against its fiat currency value, well, the more of the gold and silver I'll be able to accumulate. Because part of the game of cryptos, because that's what it is a game, is moving score points around. And doing that within the blockchain is one way of doing that. So you take some of your score of Bitcoin or Litecoin or whatever Doji or whatever coin you prefer to use. And for me, I go to silvergoldbull.ca. I got an order ready to go. Actually, it's got right now. I think it's half ounce of gold plus 20. What is it? About 25 ounces of silver as well, ready to go. But I need the Bitcoin prices to go up just a little bit more. Thank you for tuning in and have yourself a great day. Bye bye.